by heaven. That's it, and that's it. 金池圣旨, which is basically he's just saying that's the end of it. You can tell it's a bad habit. I guess have to assimilate. It's kind of weird, yeah. I mean, I don't know our official King Balls if you're Chinese yourself. Oh, hoopy shit. I think I got tiger skin boots. Maybe I can use that. Yes, this is the tiger skin boots. You need it more than she does. Yeah, in this case, it's completely beneficial for you, so you get to keep it. And she gets to... Whoops. Yeah, she got... The deerskin boots are worse for them. No, I'm James. Ah, I see. Which James are you? I don't know. I know too many James. I feel bad. Latinos are like, maybe my family's retarded. Tiger, no! I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to that tiger. No, there's nothing in that chest anymore. You forgot me. I'm trying to remember which one. Oh, you're that James. I'm stupid. Now I figured out who you are. Okay. Anyway, nice to see you again. I remember who you are. You're the James Christie knows, right? Whoever Christie is, who most people don't, who I'm not gonna say who it is, but I'm stupid. I just realized that. I'm like, oh yeah, that James. Yeah, I remember you. Don't worry, I figured it out. And Latinos, yeah, Latinos. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, okay, anyway, we're gonna first do the bathhouse, and she's just saying, oh, okay. I mean, there's not much to say from. I think most of the women are just gonna talk about how their skin will feel better. Okay. That. Oh, let's see. 那个死鬼. Okay, I don't know how to interpret this. I know what it means. I don't know how to say this in the way an English speaker would know it. Oh, okay. Well, let's just say that jerk, or I guess we'll just say jerk for now. That's just the closest way I can. That jerk. That jerk. She's talking about her husband, most likely. Oh, he keeps saying that I smell really. I have a really strange smell on me. And Alien is the other person she's talking to. How come I can't smell it? And then Ayue is her name. It's not. It's all the fault of the young mistress of the Liu family. And Alien says like, that woman. What does that have to do with her? And Ayue says, if it were not. Let's see. If was it not back then when 定了两只人? When the House of Liu called those two people, or I guess hired those two people in any way. They wanted my husband to go over, and by chance he happened to run into that young mistress. I say young mistress as in like the young wife. I don't know how to explain this. In Chinese it makes more sense, but in English it may sound a little weird. But yeah, and that's what I'm referring to. It's not like the mistress in that other sense. So when my husband came, and Ayue is still speaking. After my husband came back, it was like it's like my husband's soul wasn't quite there, and he just keeps saying like, smells so good. And the minute I came near him, and that jerk kept saying that I have a bad smell on me. Okay, well in any case, so hold on a second, I'll be right back. She's just asking if Anyway, this is the bathhouse boss. She's saying that, oh, we are the most famous bathhouse in the city. In the water, we've even added the scent of 100 flowers is what she's calling the scent, the smelling, like the spices or whatever. And so that after you've washed with it, your skin will be smooth, and let's see, and it will shine with and will be shiny, and the scent will attract men or something. Basically, that's what she's saying. Let's see. Miss, would you like to go? Would you like to wash in the? What am I talking about? Would you like to wash in the water with the 100 flower scent? Okay, so it's 800 per person. I can afford it because, well, it's not quite tea. It's just like scent. There's some kind of scent in it, or 100 flowers scent is what she's calling it. We don't really know what it's made of, to be perfectly honest. But I can afford it. 800. Let's go. Wait. We only take business from female customers. Men aren't allowed inside. Well, thanks. A sexist bathhouse. I wanted to bathe in the scents too. But apparently we're just gonna have Yeru do it. The work. From what I remember, they're just gonna talk about Chai, who is the young mistress of the Liu family, and it'll just be the same thing. I got Duan Chang Cao, which is a type of herb. I don't know what to call it in English. Duan Chang is the name of the herb. Let me see. Is there anything else? I'm sure there's something. Maybe I can get something from here. Anything in the water? No, I'm gonna keep. Miss, how come? Did you come here to wash too? How come you haven't taken off your clothes? And this is from Jianwei. I can't read that because that second letter, they've scrunched up the characters so much that I can't read it. Okay, well, in any case, not important, not someone important. It is nice, interesting that they all something Ji Hong. I didn't read that fast enough, but that's okay. I believe there is actually money somewhere here. Yep, there's the 2,000 gold or money that I needed. They just talk about. Is there anything else they're gonna talk about here? Oh yeah, baby, I'm totally like. Too bad Xiao Yao is not in here. He's not gonna get this view. And this is Ruo Shi, and she says, "Oh, I come here every day to wash. How come my body odor doesn't smell good enough? Too bad. I don't think, Miss, I don't actually think this water is actually helping you smell much better, but it is making you cleaner. I will say that. Great. The name can't even be. The system Windows has failed to load the character name, so I don't know who this person is. But this doesn't matter. He's not important. All throughout the city, all they're talking about is the sickness of the son of the Liu family and the origins of Miss Chai Yi. Is there really that much things to talk about? Is there really that many things to talk about regarding them? Yeah, no, seriously. It's like this city has nothing better to do. This is Hui Wen, and he says like the son of the Liu family. I don't know what bad things he must have done to get such a strange illness, to be alive but to be almost alive but almost dead, or that's how in Chinese is 生不如死, which is that's actually like a little bit. It's like basically like living, but you're almost living like you're living like you're dead, but you're almost dead. Basically, it's like living like you're dead. It's not undead. That's different, but it's more like, well, it's hard to explain, but it's like living but but as if almost dead. And he's saying, let's see. And I don't, but yet we don't know we don't know how he managed to get so much blessing to be able to marry such a beautiful and wise young girl. Huh. Well, at least she doesn't seem to be the jealous type, so that's pretty cool. Unlike the other women, like, oh, it's all her fault, because she's pretty and, my gosh. Yeah, basically like a human vegetable. Or like, yeah, basically being very, very sick. That's really bad. That's 生不如死. It's mostly this for very bad illnesses where you're bedridden. So you're almost, or like you're very injured and you're not doing anything. In any case, I'm done with the bathhouse. And I actually managed to make my money back. And more. 1,200 gold profit. Okay, I'm going to save. What time? Okay, we might still have time to get through the rest of the plot. Let me go through the go through the brothel really fast. There's only one thing you have to do is to talk to that prostitute inside the brothel. I know I'm going to the brothel now. What? Yeah. Liao You Cai. Huh. His name means to have money. His last name is Liao, but most importantly, his first name You Cai means to be rich is what it literally means. So they're making fun of us in this case. 难得来一次京城不到找你们的怡红院. Okay, so if it was hard enough to get a chance to come to the city and to not visit the famous Yi Hong Yuan, how could I face myself? He's basically saying like there's no way I would miss this chance to go to Yi Hong Yuan, which is the name of this brothel. Yes, they're all named Yuan, and like they all had some very flowery sounding names for what they're actually for. And they, as you can tell, this brothel was very, very publicized. So you are not. There's no way you wouldn't know this. What do you have to say, sir? Zhang Dafu. Ah ha ha. His last name is Zhang, but he's saying Dafu means to have lots of riches. I get it. They're rich men. Man, the city sure is something. Even the brothel is bigger than other places. Great. Now what do you have to... This is prostitute Xiaolan. You two, sirs over there. What do you do? Don't just stand there. Come inside and sit. Great. Same thing. It ended up making me talk to the same person. Oh, they're just saying the same. It's just the same thing. What do you have to say? This is Jinu, or prostitute Xiao Cai. Xiao Cai. Sir, come on in. Come on in. Sit and come inside and sit. I guess I'll oblige. Oh. Let's see. She says like, this kind of place isn't really convenient for a little girl to go inside. Maybe you should go in by yourself. You trust him that much to go in by himself? Is that okay? Well, I guess so. I always thought that was a little weird. Like, I'm like, you're willing to let him go into a brothel? Don't you like this guy? Aren't you afraid he'll do something stupid? Oh, he'll do something stupid. What do you do? What difference does it make? In any case, I'm just gonna here to ransack. Do I really have to talk to everybody? I mean, they're not relevant to the conversations. What do you have to say? This is Mr. Wu, and ever since I saw Miss Tai, who is like we've been talking about the whole time. Her likeness has been carved into my heart. Okay. They say the Mudanhua, which is okay. This is a type. What do they call that in English? Mudanhua is a type of flower. I think in Chinese it's Mudan, and in Japanese it's Hakubotan. But I don't know what it's called in English. Well, in any case, he's just saying that flower. Even though that flower dies, it becomes a ghost and it flows in the wind. If I were that Liu Jinyuan, who is married to her, Chai Yi right now,